Welcome to Global Hub Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The headlines blazed. U.S. Marine General issues bold warning to China. The world's attention snapped to the Pacific as the news cycle erupted with speculation and concern. From a Pacific naval base, the general's words cut through diplomatic noise. This was no empty gesture, but a message meant to echo across oceans and borders. He singled out the Philippine Marines, calling them a force any aggressor would regret facing on their home turf, a warning that resonated far beyond the region. This wasn't about numbers or technology, but about spirit and resolve, the kind forged in hardship and tested in the crucible of real conflict. The general's message was unmistakable. Invading the Philippines means fighting an entire nation, embodied by its most elite warriors, united in purpose and pride. Analysts wondered, was this a bluff, or did the U.S. know something others didn't? The debate raged on, with experts dissecting every word and gesture. The general described warriors who could vanish into jungle or sea, fighting with a ferocity that defied military convention, blending seamlessly with their environment. His statement was a powerful endorsement. The Philippine Marines' advantage isn't measured in ships or missiles, but in their culture, training, and deep connection to their homeland and people. The world took notice. This was the opening chapter in a story of determination, resilience, and the unpredictable nature of modern conflict. The warning was clear. The will to fight cannot be bought or manufactured, and it is this will that often tips the balance in history's greatest struggles. The Philippine Marines' unbreakable spirit is now recognized at the highest levels, a testament to their enduring legacy and unwavering commitment. The world was compelled to watch what would unfold next, as the stage was set for a new era of uncertainty and resolve in the Asia-Pacific. Why do U.S. generals respect the Philippine Marines so deeply? What makes this force stand out in the eyes of some of the world's most experienced military leaders? Despite limited resources and often outdated equipment, they've built a reputation for grit and ingenuity that impresses even the world's most powerful military. Their ability to adapt and overcome, no matter the circumstances, has become legendary among allies. In joint exercises like Balikatan, American commanders see a force that thrives on adversity, not technology. Filipino Marines push through harsh conditions, showing that determination can outmatch even the most advanced gear. The Philippine Marines' ethos, honor, courage, commitment, mirrors U.S. values, but with a uniquely Filipino edge. Their sense of duty is deeply rooted in their culture and history. Decades of real conflict, from jungle insurgencies to urban battles, have forged their combat effectiveness. These experiences have shaped a force that is both resilient and highly skilled in unconventional warfare. They fight for their own families and shores, creating a motivation that's impossible to replicate. This personal connection to their mission fuels their unwavering resolve. This intrinsic drive translates into tenacity on the battlefield, holding ground against impossible odds. Their courage under fire is a testament to their training and spirit. U.S. generals see a force that does more with less, turning limitations into strengths. Their resourcefulness is a model for militaries everywhere, proving that creativity can be as valuable as firepower. Their secret? A blend of rigorous training, strong cultural identity, and unbreakable spirit. This combination creates warriors who are both skilled and deeply motivated. The Philippine Marines remind the world the human element, courage, resourcefulness, resolve, still decides wars. Technology may change, but the heart of a soldier remains the same. Their example is a powerful lesson for an era obsessed with technology. Sometimes, it's the will to win and the ability to adapt that truly make the difference. The fascination is real, and the respect is earned. U.S. generals know they're witnessing something special. That's why the world's eyes are on the Philippines, watching closely as these Marines continue to inspire and impress on the global stage. The Philippine Marines' identity is forged by history, pride, and the sea. Their motto, Karangalan, Katungkulan, Kabayanihan, honor, duty, heroism, is a living code. They see themselves as heirs to Filipino heroes, guardians of hard-won sovereignty. This deep cultural rooting gives them psychological resilience outsiders can't break. The sea is in their blood. As warriors of an archipelago, they're masters of both land and water. Their maritime heritage makes them uniquely suited for literal warfare, understanding their islands like no foreign force ever could. Quiet professionalism and humility define them. Their actions, not words, build trust with the communities they protect. They win hearts and minds, turning civilians into allies and sources of intelligence. This unique identity is the bedrock of their unbreakable spirit. It's what makes them more than soldiers. They're the living embodiment of their nation. Becoming a Philippine Marine means enduring one of the world's toughest training regimens. Recruits are pushed beyond their limits, physically, mentally, and morally. The infamous Hell Week is just the beginning. Only the most determined survive. Training is practical, shaped by real combat jungle survival, mountain warfare, and coastal operations. Marines learn to operate cut off from supplies, thriving where others would fail. Discipline is absolute, building trust and reliability under fire. Every Marine knows their strength comes from the unit, not the individual. Core values, honor, duty, heroism, are instilled in every lesson. This foundation transforms recruits into warriors whose spirit matches their skills. The result, a force as formidable in character as in combat. The Philippine Marines' mastery of austerity is legendary. They succeed with limited resources, turning disadvantage into strategic strength. Self-sufficiency is key. They can survive in the wild with little more than a knife and their wits. Their independence from supply lines gives them unmatched operational freedom. On the battlefield, they improvise solutions, adapt quickly, and innovate under pressure. This culture of resourcefulness makes them unpredictable and resilient. Their strength lies in training, mindset, and will, not technology. They prove that the best weapon is a well-trained warrior who can win with whatever's at hand. The Philippines' geography, thousands of islands, endless coastlines, is the ultimate home field advantage. The Marines are products of this terrain, knowing every strait, swamp, and mountain. Their tactics are built for archipelagic defense, swift amphibious raids, island hopping, and guerrilla warfare. Where others see logistical nightmares, they see a web of fighting positions and ambush sites. They disperse into small units, becoming a nation of porcupines, impossible to conquer in one blow. Their improvisation and local knowledge make them phantom-like adversaries. The local population acts as their intelligence network, reporting every unfamiliar face or boat. An invader would face not just Marines, but entire islands united in resistance. This layered defense makes any invasion a nightmare. At the heart of the Philippine Marines are three values: honor, duty, heroism. Honor is their foundation, integrity and professionalism, even when no one is watching. Duty is their engine, sacrifice for mission and nation, binding the unit together. Heroism is selfless courage, quiet acts of bravery for comrades and civilians alike. These values create an unbreakable spirit, admired by U.S. generals and feared by adversaries. This spirit sustains morale in adversity and fuels relentless perseverance. It's a force technology can't match. An enemy can attack their bodies, but not their will. Their spirit is forged from culture, duty, and selfless heroism. This is the ultimate weapon of the Philippine Marine. Why do U.S. generals believe China can't defeat the Philippine Marines? The answer lies in the unique challenges posed by the Philippine archipelago. A conventional invasion would devolve into brutal island-by-island guerrilla war, where the Marines excel. Their training is specifically tailored for such environments. The home field advantage is overwhelming. Terrain, climate, and sea become weapons. These natural elements are allies to the Marines, hindering any foreign force. The local population supports the Marines, turning every village into a resistance cell. This deep-rooted support is a force multiplier. Invaders would face constant ambushes, sabotage, and a hostile environment. Every step forward would be met with fierce resistance. The Marines' mastery of asymmetric warfare means they'd strike supply lines, sabotage infrastructure, and vanish. Their tactics are unpredictable and effective. China would be fighting a ghost, decentralized, motivated, and impossible to pin down. The Marines' elusive nature is their greatest strength. It would be a war of attrition, with no clear victory. The prolonged conflict would drain resources and morale. Most importantly, the Marines' spirit is unbreakable. They fight for survival, family, and nation. Their resolve is unmatched. This is not a war they can afford to lose. Their determination is fueled by a deep sense of duty and honor. U.S. generals know, you can defeat an army, but not a people's will to be free. The spirit of freedom is indomitable. For any aggressor, it would be a costly, unwinnable war. The price of conflict would be too high. The Philippine Marines are the ultimate deterrent. Their presence alone is a powerful message of resilience and strength. The U.S. message is clear. The Philippine Marines' strength isn't in numbers or tech, but in spirit, training, and cultural roots. They're perfectly adapted to their mission, honed by decades of real conflict. Their self-sufficiency and improvisation make them a nightmare for conventional militaries. Their knowledge of the islands gives them a tactical edge outsiders can't match. The code of honor, duty, and heroism is their most potent weapon. They're more than soldiers. They're guardians of their people's will to resist. This unbreakable spirit commands respect and serves as a warning to any aggressor. As tensions simmer in the South China Sea, the world should heed the general's warning. The Philippine Marines prove that courage and love of country can create an unbeatable force. Their story is far from over. Watch closely, because the world is learning what true resolve looks like.